Hey, what's up? How's it going? This is Daddy of Erotica Magazine Online. And so basically, okay, I've been following this Benzino beef with Eminem, okay, for say like I don't know, man, maybe like I don't know the last couple weeks. It's been real interesting. And the truth is like in my opinion, what happened with between Zeno and Eminem was this. And I feel like he explained it in pieces on the Drink Champs interview, but he didn't really get a chance to elaborate as deeply as he would like to. What really happened behind this situation was this. Okay, Eminem was a huge star. Okay, like too big to fail type shit, right? Back in the day. So he had his first album was a Slim Shady LP EP, and the second album was the Slim Shady LP. Okay, then he had his third album, which was the what is it called? It's called the Marshall Mathers LP, right? Then after the Marshall Mathers LP, he had the Eminem Show. Okay, now the the if you'll listen to his music, okay, basically the Marshall Mathers LP was like borderline rock music. It was rap rock, damn near. Because you have to understand, pop music meant rock crossover back in that day. Okay, so Eminem and that the only way that he could go pop was go and be like a guitar guy with big distortion guitars and you know what I'm saying and Dragon Kim and rock elements in music. Okay, and when you listen to his first big album, the Slim Shady LP, it was more rock, it was more rap elements, banging bass lines, banging drum lines, just made your head bob type shit, right? And you got more of that, right? His second album or the album after that, you didn't get that much. In fact, I would say that the only song that I bumped over and over and over again was I think it's called like Drug Ballad. The loose women and trying to think, then you can start wilding, 42 car pile up, Earth Calling, Pilot to Co-Pilot. That was the main song on that album that had that hip hop swing, but everything else was like rap, like rock music. Okay, sorry, this is fucking light. Fuck, man. Everything else after that was rock music. Okay, I don't listen to rock music like that, right? So you can see how a Benzino who is in the hood, who makes street music, would be like, what the fuck is this? Right? And then the Eminem show was even worse. Okay? Because now it's a Eminem that's emoting over, boom bap beats without any type of bass in the kick at all. It literally is rock music. Okay? And these guys at the source, are just supposed to be forced to say, "Oh man, this is just amazing, amazing album. Oh my God, he's just so deep. Oh man, give him 5 stars. Give him 5 mics. It's just amazing." Okay, and Benzino wasn't having that shit. He was like, and I don't think, even think he was like pushing the button and be like, "Man, anybody who gives this album 5 stars is a sucker." I don't think he said that. I think he had so much influence that Zeno complained about it on some barbershop talk shit. People heard and they gave it 4 stars or 4 mics or three and a half, 4 mics or something like that. Okay. And that's what happened. And that's the reason that the beef started. Okay. Because Eminem is like, what are you talking about? Everybody else loves my album. Okay. It's selling like hotcakes all across the globe. Okay. But let's face it though. Okay, no black person in the hood wants to listen to, um, you know, um, jingle bells, Batman smells. You see what I'm saying? Type rhymes. You see what I'm saying? Cater to 12-year-olds. You know, um, vibe. Okay, nobody wants to listen to that in the hood. Okay, we don't want to hear about killing our mothers. We like respect our mothers, right? We don't want to hear about killing our wives. We love our wives, right? So you tell me how somebody from the inner city who loves their wife, loves their mother, okay, and is just trying to hustle to get out of their situation and get into greener pastures is supposed to relate to Eminem, okay? How? How are they supposed to relate to him? I'm asking you, okay? You tell me. Write it in a comment, okay? Make a video about it. But now, this situation, he confronted Eminem about the situation, okay? At the same time, okay, the source was going through financial woes and difficulties. Eminem had nothing to do with the source going down, okay? Right? Right? It's not like, oh, you see what I'm saying? And the truth of the matter is this, man. You know, I give Zino a lot of props, bro. That was a great interview. That was an amazing interview, and maybe he got too close to saying some shit I would have never said. It was a great interview otherwise. It was extremely raw, it was extremely honest, and it really just nerves the crap out of me that every single reaction video to Benzino is this one guy, okay, with a, Indian accent. No disrespect to the accent or whatever. I'm just pointing out the video, okay, where he makes a couple words and then he plays like 1 minute clip of a 3 minute of a 3 hour long video, okay, only shows him crying, never says anything else. Okay, so everybody who ever wanted anything to say negatively about Benzino could just do that shit. And to me, the the media was so much deeper and more beautiful and more profound than that. It was an amazing interview. Okay, now look. Okay, if you're listening to this interview or to this right now, okay, go to watch the last 30 minutes of that interview, okay, and that'll be enough to be to sorry man, that'll be enough to solidify, for you to really get a grasp of what's going on, because the truth is you know Benzino's like a lot of guys, man. Benzino's like a Bill Cosby, man. You see what I'm saying? Benzino's like a a R. Kelly or something like that, right? You see what I'm saying? One little incident, okay, that looked a little bit foul, okay, you know, a powerful person with a hell of a reputation. B, one thing that looks a little bit foul in their past, okay, and C, people highlighting the foul stuff and ignoring the good stuff. And it's a similar situation everywhere you go. Okay. Now, I didn't follow the R. Kelly thing. Okay. I didn't follow a lot of guys. But one guy I did follow, people that went through scandals like that and whatever. But I followed this guy. His name is Keith Raniere. Okay. Allegedly, he had this cult, right? In this cult, what happened was he had a bunch of people tattoo his logo on their bodies. A bunch of women tattoo his logo on their bodies. Okay, and it was like a cult or whatever, right? Now he got life in jail for running a cult, right? But what did he do? Right? He didn't kill anybody. He didn't R word anybody. Okay, he didn't work with any financial crimes. He didn't do any financial crimes. He didn't do anything. I watched a documentary specifically looking for what specifically did this man do. Okay? And no one could tell me what this man did. All right? No one could tell me what this man did. That was such a crime. That was so terrible. Okay? And I'm sorry, but you know, having a lot of girlfriends and having each one of them get your tattoo on their body is not a crime. Okay, but it was so many profile people, and it was just the age of Me Too and a whole bunch of other people. So they took one little piece, okay, of the entire case, and they had a bunch of emotional people, okay, who had absolutely nothing to say about what he specifically did, okay, attempt to jerk your tears, okay, and then next thing you know, all right, you have some judge, oh well, we honor our women, right, and throw the book at the guy when the guy did nothing wrong, okay. Same thing with R. Kelly. Is like, okay, yo, that tape that he had or whatever. You know how long ago that happened? He was like early 20s when that happened. Okay, he's like 55 years old now. Okay, he had over a lifetime for that to wash away, but it never did. Furthermore, you look at Eminem, right? Okay, Eminem was 31 years old when Benzino came out with the tapes that accused him of being a racist, and where he said black girls are bitches, black girls are dumb, and they're monkeys, and porch monkeys, and this and that and the other. Okay, he was 21 years old, something like 20, 21 years old when he recorded that. He was an adult. Okay, just like R. Kelly was an adult, right? People are like, oh man, we need to, oh man, he was just a kid when that happened, man. We should give him a pass. Well, we should do the same thing for R. Kelly. If we can't do the same thing for R. Kelly, then what are we doing the same thing for Eminem for? It's like, yo, everybody's got to eat the same food. Okay, your food can't be any better. Okay, just because you sold a bunch of albums and you was on stage at the Grammys with Elton John or whatever. You see what I mean? It can't be like that. And I think that that is people's complaint. And if it's not people's complaint, it should be. All right? Like I said, I've got nothing against Eminem. I've got nothing against Benzino. And in fact, I think Benzino is a great man. Okay? And the truth is I hope he keeps pushing the line. Okay? Because I think he's one of the most poetic and, you know, heart-filled people who could turn powerful people into allies just because they feel where the fuck he's coming from and they identify with him. Okay, now obviously he's not going to be able to turn everybody because the average person is a clown. Okay, a follower. Okay, somebody who blindly follows what everybody else is doing, and if somebody with more power is saying, oh fuck Benzino, then they're just gonna hop on that bandwagon. Okay, because they don't want to lose their position. I get that, but there's gonna be a lot of people that are smarter than that, that think outside of that, and are gonna give that guy a chance. So I fuck with Benzino, man. Fuck that.